This is a very, 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 very big one, okay? Hey beautiful people, my name is Pete and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be going over every single thing you need to know about Howard before you step foot on campus. I want to set y'all straight. I want to make sure that y'all are good before you come to Howard, because Howard is a lot as it is, especially during quarantine and during Corona. It's going to be a whole lot more. So I want to let y'all know what to expect when you come to Howard. I'm going to break this video down to 8 parts. The parts will be the intro, social life/activities, food, location/safety, clothes and transportation, communication, and my last 5 final tips. Be sure to stick to the very, very end because I have something very special for y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. It really, really helps. Without further ado, let's get started. So the very first thing you should know about Howard before stepping foot on campus is your Howard intro. Basically, your Howard intro is your name, your classification, your major/minor, and the home time. So my Howard intro would be, hey y'all, my name is Peace. I'm a rising sophomore, psychology major, chemistry and business double minor from Baltimore, Maryland. Y'all see? So that's how your Howard intro would go. There's also this term that people include at the ending of the Howard intro. I'm from blank, but by way of blank. So for example, I was born in Nigeria, so I would say, my name is Peace. I am a rising sophomore. I'm a psych major, chem and business double minor, from Baltimore, Maryland, by way of Lagos, Nigeria. By way of is basically where you were born/raised. The I'm from blank, Baltimore, Maryland, is where you currently are right now. Keep that in mind because people say that as well. I don't want y'all to be confused. The second section is social life/events. I talked a little bit more about the social life and events that happen on Howard's campus in my things that I hate about Howard University and the things that I love about Howard University. It'll be linked up here. Definitely check that out after this video. First thing first about social life is freshman week. I don't know about y'all HU24 because this may most likely be postponed or canceled because of Corona. But normally freshman week is a week before everybody else gets on campus, and this is when you get to explore DC and party and get to know your class, and just there's a whole lot of fun activities, a whole lot of walking, but it's really, really great. So for example, if we were meant to start August 17th or something, freshmen would have a whole week, so maybe y'all will probably be in by like August 10th to explore, to have fun. It is literally amazing. Definitely have fun your freshman week. Be careful, be safe. It is a new environment. Make sure they're around people that you know, but definitely enjoy yourself because freshman week is unmatched, for real. Take it from me. Freshman week is unmatched. It's just amazing. Also, even though freshman week is a big thing, there's a whole lot of random turn-ups that happen at Howard. There's gonna be parties on the yard or at Banneker or in the valley, Darties. There's literally gonna be so much things going on. If you don't want to party your first week of being on campus, you're fine. There are gonna be plenty other options for you once the semester starts and later on in the semester. Don't skip class though, but have fun. You feel me? Speaking of another activity you have fun at is Howard's homecoming. Sadly, homecoming is canceled this year. I knew it was happening, but for it to actually happen was just wow. I'm hurt. But homecoming is a huge deal. Howard homecoming, yo, the way everybody just flocks to Howard, even if they don't go to the school at all. People will literally travel from different parts of Maryland or even out the state to just come to Howard because Howard's homecoming is unmatched. No matter what the haters say, like NCAP or Hampton or any other HBCU says, Howard's homecoming is unmatched. That's why everybody flocks to it. We were literally on Google for the greatest homecoming. You gonna argue with Google? I'm gonna include some of my homecoming fits right here. But basically, y'all, it is a time for you to have fun, to enjoy it. It is great. It's around October, I believe, but HU24, y'all are not gonna experience that, but it's okay. There's still next year. Howard's homecoming consists of tailgate, of the actual party on the yards, of step show, stroll. There's a whole lot of things that happen on Howard homecoming, and it's not just one day like high school. It is literally a whole week, and you don't have to buy new clothes. You may feel pressure to just mix and match your clothes, just create new outfits. For me, I didn't buy my homecoming fit. I just had that and then I never wore before. Mix and match it. It's very possible. But if you do want to go out and buy new clothes, definitely want to save up before that, and I'm gonna make a video about how to save money as a college student and how to make money as a college student. You also want to make sure that you get involved on Howard's campus, but don't do too much. This is your freshman year. You can't do everything. You're a freshman. You still have 3 more years. I'm not telling you to relax and slack off, but at the same time, know that you can relax, join 1 or 2 clubs, maybe an intramural or an activity or stroll or step. Do something, but don't do too much, because your priority is your academics. You came here to get your degree, and nothing else should take priority over that. So we're still on the topic about social life. Howard's social life is very, very unique. You want to make sure that you have friends for different events. So friends for studying, friends for partying, friends for different things. But as you're making all these friends, you want to keep in mind that Howard never forgets. So make sure that you don't ever burn bridges that you have to go back on. And this relates to Howard, but really anything in general. You want to make sure that as you're meeting people, be cordial, be nice, be real though, be genuine. Howard always remembers, and when you want to get into organizations and stuff like that, they'll pull up the Twitter receipts or something like that. Just be careful, be cautious. I'm not saying walk around eggshells, but do what you gotta do. I went more in depth about Twitter and how Howard's Twitter and Howard's culture towards Twitter is, and all that beef and all the parts about Twitter that is iffy. So definitely check out my video up there. I couldn't talk about Howard's social life without talking about the admin. I went way more in depth about the admin in my other video. Y'all just check out my other videos. I have a whole playlist on colleges and Howard listed up above. But Howard's admin is unique because they have the Howard runaround. To shorten it up, Howard runaround is basically if you want something from person A, they tell you to go to person B. Person B tells you to go to person C. At the end of the day, the person and the place you had to go to was that person A, but you had to speak to somebody else. It's annoying, but that's part of Howard's social life, whether we want it or not. A huge part about social life is Howard has a lot of celebrities on campus. Whether that's like actual celebrities like Nick Cannon, like he just graduated this year in May. But we also have huge YouTubers like Kyle Exum and bigger other people like that are on campus. Like I told y'all, Howard is unique. Keep all of that in mind. Howard's culture is one of a kind, so definitely have fun. The next section of things to know about Howard before coming to campus is the food. I'm gonna go over the meal plan and what I believe. We have different cafes and meal plans, like Block 140. So that's 140 swipes, and you get like $200 dining dollars. Dining dollars you can use in the cafeteria, you can use in Punch Out, you can use in the different C-stores, convenience stores that we have around campus. You can use at Jasmine's, which is a little cafe. I recommend Block 140 because you have more dining dollars, and a lot of people use dining dollars more. Do not finish your dining dollars your first month. There's 4 months in the semester, and a whole lot of people, a whole lot of freshmen last year just came in and finished theirs the first few weeks, the first month. They were really trigger happy, you could say. Please do not be like that. Save it. It is still gonna be there. Relax. Be smart about it, y'all. If you have any questions, please comment down below. You have less swipes, but most people don't use swipes like that. I personally recommend Block 140. But there's Block 140, which is 140 swipes. There's Block 170, 170 swipes. The one that Howard normally charges is traditional 14. So it automatically charges traditional 14. So if you want to change it to the other ones, you have to like go to your BISON web and change it. If you have any questions, please comment down below. The different cafes like Blackburn, there's New Vegan, so that's a vegan restaurant on campus. We also have Jasmine's, and that's a little cafe. We have like frappes, something like Starbucks. We also have Starbucks, but that's a little bit off campus, and that doesn't include dining dollars. That's actual money, y'all. We have Annex. Annex is close to the dorms, the girl dorms. Annex is the big old glass building next to CHN, Annex, the dorm, and Quad. Annex is most likely what most girls go to because it's right there. Annex has really good stir fry. I personally haven't tasted their pasta yet, but people really like that as well. But it's okay. I like Blackburn, not near the dorms, near the classes. Blackburn has really good breakfast. Oh, the breakfast and the fruit. Oh, magnifico. Like, it's just amazing. Most people are torn between Blackburn and Annex, but I don't know, I'm torn between them as well, but a lot of people choose Blackburn. I personally think everybody wants to go to Blackburn to be seen, but sometimes you don't want to be seen. Sometimes you just want to grab a quick bite before you go back to your room or before you go back to iLab or something. So it's based on your preference, but don't let everyone's mindsets change yours. I told you guys the different food plans that Howard offers, but I personally truly believe that you should bring food from home. And when I mean bring food, I mean bring food. Like, I really want you to act like the meal plan isn't there, because there's some times when you don't want to go to the cafe or you don't like the food that they're serving in the cafe. And even though you're paying for it with the tuition and all that, if you don't like it, you're not going to eat it. And I'd rather you eat something that you like. So whether that means you bring in a whole lot of food from home, please do so, because that's what I did and I was good. I didn't even have to even go to the cafe because I have food in my room that I was okay with. So whether that's your milk, your juice, fruit, Hot Pockets, or different meals that you can just heat up, definitely have that as well. In my last video, College Dorm Essentials, I was talking about bringing a micro fridge. That is something you definitely need in your room for you to be able to heat up all those foods. So a lot of people say you shouldn't buy a lot of food. I personally believe you should buy. Buy. Because I really want you to eat. I'd rather you have too much food they're not enough. And if you feel like you cannot finish your food, please do not throw it out. Please do not wait for it to go bad. Please share with your friends, or just post it in the group me. CHN or Qua group me. Hey, I don't want this can of beans anymore. Anybody want this? Somebody will want this. So please bring a lot of, and if you figure out that it's too much, share it out with your friends. Share it out with your floor mates. Do not come here with no food at all, thinking that you'll be fine with the cafeteria food, because you may not be. You have a whole lot of things to worry about as a college freshman. Food should not be one of them. This is your big sister piece, y'all. The fourth section is the location/safety. As you guys know, or if you don't know because you weren't able to visit campus, Howard is an open campus, so DC locals can just go in and out. It's not gated. And even though that sounds bad, it's actually really, really safe. There are a lot of safety measures around campus that you can click and ask for help at any time. Even though Howard has a lot of measures, it's still an open campus. We're still in the heart of DC. There's a whole lot of locals. I talk more about locals in my other video. So if you want to be more safe, definitely have a mace or a taser, or have one of your friends have your locations. Just be safe, right? I just want y'all to be safe. Howard's campus is good. It's okay. It's beautiful. But please be safe. And whatever brings comfort, whatever makes you more comfortable, please do so as well. I talked more about the locals and what they do and how they act like in my other videos. So definitely check that out after this video, but it's going to be up right here. The fourth section is clothes. So there's a huge division between some people say don't overpack and do overpack. I personally overpacked, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not ashamed. Okay, and I'm glad I overpacked because I was able to have literally a lot of my clothes. I had a very versatile closet. And if you live far from home, you may not have the opportunity, oh, I want to just, drive down and get some of my winter clothes or my summer clothes. Even though I lived in Baltimore, and Baltimore is literally like 45 minutes from Howard, I still packed a lot of my clothes. If you do live far away and you don't have the ability to be going back and forth, so I'm gonna weigh it out for you, okay? What happens if you do overpack and what happens if you don't? Let me tell y'all why I say you should overpack, quote unquote overpack. Okay, let's say you live far from DC and you say, oh, I don't want to overpack. Oh, I'm gonna wait till Thanksgiving break before I go back home and get the rest of my clothes. I have lived in Maryland, the DMV, for the past 12 years. The weather is bipolar. So you saying that, oh, I want to wait till ending of November to get my winter clothes. There are a few things wrong with that idea. Number one, like I told y'all, the DMV is bipolar. By the time November rolls around, it'll be more than cold. Like, it starts getting cold around September, October-ish. So you can't really say, I don't want to pack all my winter clothes. I want to wait till after winter break, because you would have needed your winter clothes way before that. The second thing wrong with that, oh, I don't want to overpack. I can just go during Thanksgiving. Howard goes on Christmas break literally like a week or two after Thanksgiving. So you literally go home to bring the rest of your winter clothes, come back, and only use it for 2 weeks. And most of that week or two, you're not even going to class like that, except for finals. So like, you're not really going anywhere for you to pop out or look nice at. Most of the time you'll be spending in your dorm or in the library studying for your finals. So it's not worth it. I recommend you should pack a lot if you're able to, because I know that, traveling with a whole lot of bags of clothes is a lot, but I really, really do recommend that. I personally think that you should pack your clothes. So instead of you, packing a whole lot of dorm essentials and not bringing your clothes, I recommend that you should order your dorm essentials online and then get it in the store closest to your school. So, oh, you're from Michigan and you ordered online. So when you're coming to DC, bring all your clothes. When you get to DC, pack your clothes in your dorm room, and then you can go to the Target store near Howard's campus in DC and then get your stuff. That's a little pro tip for you. That's going to save you a whole lot of time and space. So order your dorm essential and dorm decorations online and then pack your clothes. If you say, oh, I don't want to pack my clothes and this and that, those clothes that you did not bring, you're most likely going to buy a duplicate of it. So I really recommend that you just bring it in the first place. I know that dorm rooms are small and whatnot, but I feel like you really make it happen. I recommend you bring a lot of your clothes. I recommend you bring the clothes that you need. I'm not saying bring all your clothes. Before you come on campus, literally try on every single one of your clothes and see which one of them fits you, whichever one you're going to wear and you're not going to wear. Literally have a heart-to-heart to yourself before you decide what clothes to bring. After you've done that, then those clothes you can bring it. That's what I recommend. So DMV weather is bipolar, so keep in mind that it can really be rainy one day, sunny the next, and windy the next. Literally pack for rainy season, summer, and winter. The next session is academics. So like right now, as soon as video is over, I need you to download GroupMe. You're going to literally need this for everything. If you haven't downloaded it already, you're going to have GroupMes for your classes that you're in, for events, for parties, for a whole lot of things. GroupMe is essential to your survival in Howard. Download that like literally right now. If you want to close out of this, download it and then come back. I'm understand, but come back. Okay, let's finish out this video. Another tip, I want you guys to go to office hours early. Do not wait till you're 1 or 2 weeks before the semester ends before you start meeting your professors one-on-one. No, from the jump. Literally, even if you don't have a question, go to them so they get to know your face, so they get to call on you, so they get to help you and know that you put it in the work. But in college, you can have a class as big as 300 people and the professor may never know your name. But you going to office hours, it's a one-on-one meeting. They'll get to know your name. Introduce yourself. Literally, this is what I did last year and it definitely helped me. I went to my chemistry teacher early on in the semester and literally I just introduced myself. Hey, my name is Peace. And you can ask a silly little question like, hey, you talk about this in the class. Can you go over this? Even if you understand the concept, just ask him a question. Ask him or her the question so they know that you're engaged and you're coming to class, because not a lot of students come to class and they'll get to know your face. And that will definitely help you, because for chemistry, I had an 89, but because the guy knew me from the jump, because I went to office hours and I got to ask him questions in class and out of class, he moved my 89 to a 90. And Howard does not have the plus or minus system. So a 90 is an A. There is no A minus, A plus. No, a 90 is the A. Mentors are a big thing at Howard, so look for a mentor. Sometimes a mentor will just find you, and they don't have to be like a designated mentor. It doesn't have to be like, oh, it can't be my mentor, this and that. No, it can literally just be an upperclassman that you go to for help. I can be your mentor. You feel me? Like, I'm here for you. I have numerous mentors. One of them is just someone that I went to my high school with, Western Tech with, and if I have a question about anything, I just go to her. I just ask her, text her, DM her, FaceTime her, and I have numerous mentors that I need the exact same. So if you want me to be one of your mentor, I got you. My IG is right here. If you have any questions about Howard or matriculating as a whole, definitely DM me and I'll definitely help you out. There's a whole lot of people who want to succeed. You just have to go out there and find them. The next thing a lot of people don't know about is called interdisciplinary studies. Basically, if Howard does not have a scheme or a major that you like, you can make your own. Yeah, if you want to create a whole major of something like mixing business and fashion, or like if you want to mix 2 different majors or do something of your own entirely different, you can definitely do that with interdisciplinary studies. You can create your whole scheme and everything. Howard really gives you that freedom. Keep that in mind, because a lot of people don't know about it. Okay. The next one is transportation. Howard does not allow freshmen to bring cars on campus their first year, so you will have to be walking. Yes, I said it. Walking. So you can walk, you can take Uber, you can take Lyft, Fair Rider, you can take the metro, because metro is literally like 10-15 minutes away from Howard's campus, but it's mostly a whole lot of walking. Yeah, no cars, just walking, the metro, just, you know, chilling in DC with all other forms of transportation except having your own car. So be prepared for that. It is a big adjustment, but it's very possible. You'll be fine. My last 5 final tips of things you need to know before you come to Howard's campus. Number 1, this is a very big one, okay? Do not compare yourself to anybody else. And this was hard for me myself, because I came out of high school number 5 in my class. I was the class president. I was the president of Science National Honor Society. I did a whole lot, and I thought I was the ish when I was coming to campus. I wasn't, because everybody else at their school were great. So you came from high school where we defined ourselves based on our grades and our accomplishments. So when you come here and you feel like that everybody else is the same, you don't feel special. It kind of gets you down. And whew, yeah, it's a lot, and you do not ever want to compare yourself, because your time will come. You may not get accepted to this organization. There is a reason why. I was someone who everyone was asking, begging for me to be a part of their club or for me to do this and that. And at Howard, it was like, wait a minute, now I'm begging you to enter, and you're saying no. You may get a whole lot of no's, but God is preparing you for your yes. Maybe you were not meant to join this club for a reason. It is fine. Take that L. That L is not an L. It's not a loss. It is a lesson. Take that. Keep pushing. Keep moving, because your time will come. Okay? Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Everybody was prom king. Everybody was prom queen. Everybody was class president. They founded a club, or they did this, started their own nonprofit. Everybody was doing things just as you, or even better. But you are good. You are unique. You are good enough to come to Howard's campus. Do not ever forget that. Okay? Do not ever doubt yourself. If you ever feel like you're doubting yourself, please DM me and I got you, because I was once in your position. But do not doubt yourself. You are unique, you are great, and that's why Howard chose you. And if you do want to compare yourself, compare and look at people as inspiration, not competition. Oh, my friend is doing this. Instead of me to be down about it and be like, oh, I'm doing this. I'm not doing as good as this. No. Be like, okay, my friend is doing this. Why can't I? right? So then I would work towards doing that. So use people's success to motivate you, to push you to get to where they are and past that. A little friendly competition never hurt anybody, okay, y'all? Just do you. You are unique. You are great. You are at the illustrious Howard University. Next thing, do not take no for an answer. At Howard, no means try again or ask somebody else. No does not mean no. No means you're at the wrong place or the wrong time or you're talking to the wrong person. Do not take no for an answer. You're going to do this and that and people are saying no. Go around them. Go to the dean or the whoever who's above them. Do not take no for an answer. Somebody's going to help you. You just have to go get to them first. So the next one is something that I knew about, but a lot of people didn't. You need to bring business attire. What? We're in school. We're in college. We get to dress how we want to. Yes, but there's a whole lot of organizations and organization fairs and different things going on that you have to dress business attire. Business casual or business professional. So bring a couple slacks, a couple black pants, the orange jeans, a couple nice shirts, a blazer or two, and call it a day. Feel me? You can definitely have a lot of business casual clothes from the clothes you already have. But I definitely think you need a pair of heels, black heels, a blazer, black and another color if you want, and slacks or a skirt. I knew about this. A lot of people did not, and they were so confused, and I had to go frantically buying business casual stuff. No. Bring business casual stuff from home. I promise you, you will not regret it. I promise you, you will need it. I promise you. The next one, you need to save your coins. I know you want to go out and, party every night and, take some Ubers or get diversified every single night. Diversified is basically this food truck next to Howard's campus. And I'm sure you want to do all that, but you have to understand, you have to budget and save. Why? Yo, look around you. You're in college. You're a broke college student. Okay? You're a broke college student. And I used to be like that, okay? I'm no longer a broke college student. Thank you, God. Thank you, Forex. You cannot just be going out and partying, especially if you don't have a job, okay? I did not have a job and I was going out every single night, getting food left and right, McDonald's or this and that. You don't have the money for it. Money's coming out, but money's not going in, sweetie. You can't. You gotta budget and save. Find a little side hustle. Start your own Howard hustle. Or if you want to learn more about Forex, definitely DM me. I'm going to make a whole video about it. But also, watch my IG TV video. Watch my IG story as a whole. I always talk about Forex because Forex changed my life. But definitely budget and save because you may be getting an allowance from your mom and dad. Most people don't. But you may be, but still that's not going to be enough. Their allowance may cover, your books and extra stuff that you need for classes. But they do not cover you trying to go out every single night. Okay, be smart, y'all. Budget and save. My fifth final tip about things to know about Howard is to be yourself. I emphasize this in every single one of my videos. But Howard, people can sense fakeness. So you want to be yourself, be real, be genuine, and everybody will know that. Baby being fake and trying to be nice to every single person, it will not happen. And just be real, just be you. You will click with somebody. The video is not ended just yet. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell. Y'all know that I end every single one of my videos with a quote. Today's quote is, if they close the door on you, come back and buy the whole building. Okay, y'all? This is officially the end of the video, but I need y'all to do a few things for me. Number one, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell. Number two, comment down below what you didn't know about Howard, but you learned in this video. One more time. Comment down below something you learned about Howard in my video. And number three, comment hot Cheetos if you made it to the very end, so I know that you're a real one. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for staying to the end. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out.